Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So before we get into the content of this video, I wanted to kind of share with you guys what's going to be going on and why I might not be uploading every single day like I was, but I will be uploading several times throughout the week depending on how Lin Lin is dealing with her current situation and hereafter, because she is literally the best train wreck in constant motion. So I myself am not a train wreck in constant motion. However, I feel that way. So, with that being said, I am bettering myself. I'm actually a medical imaging technologist, in case you don't already know. I work in X-ray. I have foundation in CT, which is CAT scan, in case you don't know what that is. And now I'm actually going back into a program that is mammography, which is the study of breast tissue and diagnosing cancer in breast tissue and surrounding organs. So, like, you know, muscles and all kind of interesting things. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Here is just chapter 1, okay? So there are 10 chapters to study to get this registry, and I'm going to be working diligently to get it. So if I don't upload consistently, that is why. It's because I'm focusing on bettering myself, which is what Amber could be doing, but she's too busy in the moment worried about Wifey or Becky or Destiny or viewers and things like that. My main focus is not that. My main focus is bettering myself so that way I have retirement. I have a high 401k. That way I can live when I'm much older and I'm able to sustain my livelihood. She could do that. This is a job in which she could potentially work in. But you have to have the want, the willpower, the want, that type of thing. So in case you're kind of like, Ashley, your videos are sporadic, maybe my thoughts might be sporadic, this is why. It's because my brain is somewhere else, and I don't want to not focus on what I'm trying to say in regards to my videos, but sometimes I get distracted. So I will do the best that I can to make my videos make sense. So, that's all I'm going to say on that. Yeah, so I will be preparing to watch Amber's video this evening. I was watching Karina Kaboom yesterday, and I thought to myself, here we go. It is ridiculous that Amber Lynn she's really trying to make Becky jealous in regards to this new girlfriend. But personally, am I wrong? I don't think it's working. Like, I really don't. I was just like, Becky is done. That girl is over it. Like, she is like done. Like, and Amber's really trying to like make her jealous by talking about this new girl. And I thought it was freaking hilarious that Becky popped off and was like, I would rather have a polyamorous relationship with someone other than you and this new girl. What Becky was saying was, I would rather be with anyone else, multiple fucking people, than to be with your one singular ass. Am I the only one who got that? I mean, when I say Becky's done, Becky is that, she is so done. She is telling Amber, hey bitch, look, I'm done. But Amber's too, I can't, like, it's not even like a narcissism, it's delusion. She's like off in another universe, because she doesn't even realize how much Becky's done. I mean, at this point, it's been a user relationship. Amber has used Becky for her purpose of getting around town and buying things that she need, and Becky has used Amber and getting around town and buying things that she need. The entire relationship was a hoax. It wasn't real. I think Amber fell in love with the idea of love after Destiny. Sorry, I have something in my throat. Oh my god. And Becky fell in love with the money. That's all she fell in love with. She fell in love with the money. It just so happened that she, over time, started to catch feelings for this girl. I'm really honest with you, and I take back my words. I don't think I don't think Becky was ever in love with Amber. It may come out that she loves someone is completely different than I'm in love with this person. It's just different. Like, I'm in love with my husband. Like, there's no reason. Like, I'm in love with him so much that if we broke up, I ain't gonna talk to your ass not a motherfucking again. Because I gave all of my heart. I gave everything to this man. I mean, yeah. But I mean, like, it's just funny because I'm like, their dynamic has always been true friendship. And I think for both of them to open their eyes and realize that, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of therapy. It's going to take a lot of work, especially when it comes from Becky's sense. It's going to take a lot of work to realize, oh shit, I wasn't in love with this girl. How could you, you're sitting back realizing that you're really not in love with someone. That's a lot. That's a hard pill to swallow. I pray that they find peace sooner than later, because if not, it's going to get worse for Amber and not for Becky, because Becky is done. She doesn't care. She's using Amber and she don't give a shit. None of us do, because Amber has done her so wrong. But Amber she needs her own life. I would love for her to go back to school and maybe become like a medical assistant and work in an office, and she can still have her YouTube channel. She could do that 110%. But she could have her own life outside of YouTube, outside of other women, outside of other people. Oh my God. I'm like, come on. Look at this. Listen to this part. Jaclyn Hill, Jackie Aina, Jeffree Star. These are 3 people that I can think of who are like big. That they have careers outside of YouTube, but they established themselves on YouTube in order to propel themselves where they were as far as the makeup goes. Because we know Jeffree did music prior to YouTube. He was on MySpace. But these 3 people are huge examples. You can't compare yourself to Shane Dawson, because Shane Dawson is in a whole new realm of, you know what I mean? He's like the founder of YouTube. You know what I mean? So that's a different scenario. But these 3 people I think of because, and a lot of people are like, well, why don't you say anything about Alexandria Rodriguez? Because she really hasn't done anything outside of YouTube besides sponsorships based on YouTube. But I think of when I think of Jackie Aina and Jaclyn Hill, especially 2 females, they use their YouTube to propel them to make their own product lines. Amber could do that. She could actually do that. But she doesn't want to do that. Why are there 2 skulls? I'm so confused. Oh, wait, what? Is this one big school? Wow. And oh my gosh, has school already started? Wow, school's already started for these kids. Oh man. No way. My daughter starts school on the 16th. Or maybe these are parents. I was gonna be like, holy shit. Wait, no, my daughter starts school on the 19th. Never mind. But I got distracted. But I'm saying, Amber and Becky could totally, they tried. Becky tried to sell her art, but Amber put it down. So again, it's all about Amber, but Amber doesn't want to improve herself. And it's I'm literally talking like a rat on a wheel, just going in circles. So, when I'm sitting up here bettering myself, and she chooses not to, that's personally on her. She doesn't want to better herself, and a lot of people are beyond sick of it. Alright, you guys, so also I bought this new coffee creamer. It's in the car with me right now because I take it to work with me. I don't want anybody drinking it. It is the Coffee Mate glazed donut, and there are 5 grams of sugar, 0 protein, and 1 gram of fat. It is my favorite right now. It's a new kind they just came out with. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. We're talking in circles at this point. This child is never going to change. We have to, just accept that. And she is going to continue to give us controversial information, and I'm going to continue talking about this shit. And if anybody wants to talk, I do have crap in my car right now. It's like gym clothes that I need to take out of my car. I went to the gym yesterday. I went home and I went to sleep. I had a long day at work. So I just wanted to go home and go to sleep. I made, starting Monday, in case anybody wants to know or anyone cares, I'm going to start back on keto starting Tuesday on August 10th. My daughter's birthday. So I'm going to have cake, and then I'm going to start back on keto. So I'm getting all of the stuff. I'm ready for that. I have, so like I said, I lost... Right now I'm at 35 pounds weight loss, and my goal is 70. So I'm doing my next little challenge, and I'm going to see if Amber Lynn's going to do a challenge. If she does a challenge, I'll do a challenge with her. It was really, really nice to do that. Yeah, I'm talking in circles, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I will see you guys in my next video, which probably is gonna be tomorrow. Anyway, but like I said, if my upload is not consistent, it's because I am bettering myself, not because I'm just being lazy. But yeah, you guys seen that folder. Look at this. Look at this. This is all content for mammography. But I love it. I love learning. I love challenging myself. I love propelling myself to a better version of myself. And I love people like that around me. I love to surround myself with people who are constantly improving themselves. It's like I'm a magnet to a light. Does that make sense? I'm like a bug to a light of people who are improving themselves and bettering themselves, because I can learn something from them. When you're not improving yourself, you're just complacent. To me, it's like you're just bleh. And I don't mean when you've already reached your goal, I'm not mad at you at all. If you have that career and you got that and you're there, I'm like, damn. How did you get there? I'm drawn to that as well. So I'm not drawn to people who are always improving. I'm drawn to people who are where they want to be. And I'm basically in my career, I'm at that point, but I have a career excuse me, in healthcare where it's constantly growing, constantly evolving, and I'm like, why not? Why not? Instead of me sitting here being like Amber and just being on a wheel and just going through the motions and going through the day and collecting a paycheck, I like to say I put effort in. Am I 110%? Absolutely not. But guess what? I love that about myself. So I'm going to start keto. I'm kind of all over the place. The video is all over the place. Maybe Amber will do a video as well. Who knows? Maybe she'll do a challenge, and then we'll jump on the bandwagon. I hope she does. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video, and yeah, peace, love, and happiness.